feature ice-cold drinks at our concession.
Hurry, 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 folks. Get your crunchy, chewy, chocolatey candy bars now at the concession stand.
Welcome back, VIP Teahive. We're about to get into this review, guys. Yes, yes. We have 30 seconds left before I begin this review.
You like our pizza pies, made from a famous Italian recipe. They're waiting for you at the concession stand.
Okay. All right. So as you guys know, this is just a virtual channel. There is no concession stand. All right. Let's get we're gonna enjoy that virtual concession stand, aren't we? Because ain't nothing wrong with that. All right. Let me go ahead and close this out and go ahead and share my Zeus Network screen with you guys. Did I close it? I think I did close it. Oh no. Let me pull it back up. Zeus Network. Okay. So I mean, I'm gonna try to be as descriptive as I can with this 33-minute show that they had us watching of Draya Michelle. They did, it was about, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, it was about, I want to say 15 to 20 minutes. No, I'm kidding. It was about 3 minutes of Chance of Love. So really the show was about, it was less than 33 minutes because as you guys can see, headed here on 4 minutes is Chance. It's all Chance of Love. So you see Roly Poly Snack Meals here. I updated you guys about Chance of Love on the home channel, told you guys about the fighting, the jumping. There is one of the Zeus workers that you don't normally see. He's just outraged. He just said, just wait, hold on. He just can't believe it. Okay. So those were some things that I did try to go ahead and update you guys about. Let me pull up this article while I'm here. There was an article that came up while Draya was shooting her show. Now you can tell that that filming had stopped in 2020 due to COVID based on the date of some of these things. And I'm going to explain those things right now as we go into the review. Guys, listen, I want to say that I really expected more of the show. I expected more of, a little bit more salaciousness. Draya knows how to put these things together and make them interesting. And I don't feel like she necessarily went into making it fully interesting. And I felt like, how to do reality TV. And that this is not going to be something that is going to be, people are going to be like, oh, tune in to, did you watch this? Did you watch that? And I feel like she knows that. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the review. So first of all, it started off, I want to give her a shout out. I want to give her kudos because she is the executive producer of her own show. And let me make sure I got you guys on the right screen. Okay, perfect. So she is the executive producer of her own show with producer Ralph Churchwell and a couple of other people. So I wanted to give her kudos on that. She started off saying most people, they know, just what she posts on Instagram. They don't get to know all the failures, all the bad parts, all the, the nasty things that she goes through behind the scenes, that it's a lot of work to put into it. She wanted people to know about the ugly parts of her life. Many celebrities highlight the good parts. And she's like, that's cool. That's motivational. But she wants to open up about some of her failures too. So as the show jumps off, she jumps right into it. Her manager comes in the room and she's like, oh, well, are you done ignoring me? And she's like, I've been calling you all weekend. So the manager is like, listen, and I got to tell you guys, this manager doesn't like Draya. I've seen some things tonight in her body language and in her face that just straight up there, she doesn't like her. And this is a woman that she's glad when she makes it and she's glad when she fails. Like this is this type of vibe that this person is giving me, right? So anyway, her manager goes into saying that she's been fired by a lingerie line because of her bad jokes. Now, I want to show you guys something and how we can add this timeline up, because we already know that Draya's show had been pushed back from being launched on Zeus. They're saying because of COVID, but we all know that it was because the show is just not as salacious as other shows on the network. Here's what happened. Draya Michelle was fired from Rihanna's Savage Times Fenty line. Now, they didn't want to say that on the show, which would have made this so much more interesting of an episode. I must tell you the truth. Model Draya Michelle is receiving some major internet backlash after the 35-year-old joked about Megan Thee Stallion's recent incident that resulted in her being shot in the foot. Though the Savage singer has yet to publicly name the person who's responsible for the attack, Canadian rapper Tory Lanez has reportedly been arrested and charged with carrying a concealed weapon and a felony charge via the blast says. According to reports, Megan and Tory were allegedly leaving a party together in the Hollywood Hills on June 12th. I was shot and both of my feet had to get surgery, the shit taken out, and get the bullets taken out, and it was super scary, Megan told her fans on July 27th. Following Megan's hospitalization, people have taken to social media to post memes and jokes about the incident. Recently, the model Draya has come under fire as she attempted to crack a joke on the Wine and Weed podcast. What did Draya say? I predict that they had some sort of Bobby Brown and Whitney Houston love that drove them down this type of road, Draya said on the podcast. I want you to like me so much that if I'm trying to get out the car and you're like, no, sit your ass in the car. And I'm like, no, nigga, I'm get out the car. He said, no, you not. Bam, bam. Social media users criticized Draya for those comments, which resulted in her having to issue an apology. I truly do not glorify domestic violence, she said. I was trying to say, just love me deeply while trying to be funny. I offended many, including Meg, and I'm sorry, she tweeted. However, the rapper was seemingly not accepting of Draya's apology, though she didn't specifically mention Draya by name, tweeting, dumb bitch, that shit ain't funny. Who the fuck jokes about getting shot by a nigga? Aside from receiving internet backlash for her comments, Draya also has reportedly lost a major endorsement deal. Draya Michelle was reportedly fired from her partnership with Rihanna's Savage X Fenty. Amid the social media backlash for her comments, rumors started to surface that Rihanna's popular lingerie brand, Savage Times Fenty, ended its contract with Draya. Users noted that the brand unfollowed Draya on her social media accounts and removed pictures of the model from the company's page. At this time, Draya nor Fenty have publicly confirmed the termination for the partnership. Following rumors of Draya being fired from Rihanna's lingerie line, people took to Twitter to share their thoughts. Rihanna personally fired Draya for her insensitive domestic violence comments. Another person said, freedom of speech protects you from getting put in jail for opinion, but it doesn't mean you can't get fired for saying disgusting stuff. Why are you defending jokes about domestic violence? What Draya did was not okay. Rihanna taught her to think before you speak and not to make disgusting jokes. Sick. Okay, so just for those who don't know, who watched the show, who did not know why Draya was fired, or even that she was fired. Yep, she definitely fumbled that bag in a major, major way. So as the show goes on, and let's get back over to the show, the screen. Right, so let's go back to the series Doses of Draya. So her manager comes to drop the lingo on her. Hey, you are fired, okay? The manager then goes into, well, we have this other line. It's called 8 Other Reasons. It's a fake jewelry line. Now, of course, you can see that Draya was not originally excited about this. She's sitting there like, fake jewelry, like, you know, you can tell she didn't feel good about it being a faux jewelry line. It's costume jewelry. It's out of Australia. And a week later, they set up a meeting to meet about this fake jewelry line. These people's names are Charles and Lowe. And she's trying to talk her into it. You're going to kill it. You're going to do so well. And you're going to this, that, and the other. You know, she's really trying to make Draya feel this, you know, this jewelry line. And this is also something that Draya needs for her show, even though she wants to act like, she's big stepper out here in these streets. She really ain't got it together like that, to be even having no big endorsement deals. She was very lucky when she got the Savage X Fenty line, and she definitely fumbled that bag because that was a big bag. And I guarantee you, this contract with 8 Other Reasons is definitely not that type of bag. But they did roll out the red carpet for her, which I thought was sweet. I thought that they tried to do it big for her for the sake of her show. I thought that was really sweet. Anyway, this is costume jewelry. This is Lowe and Charles. They're talking about the faux jewelry. She's originally not excited about it, but then you can see her start to slowly get excited. She brought her friend with her. They wanted her inspiration to be her favorite colors and 4 different versions of herself. So they basically wanted her to dress different versions of herself. Like if I'm feeling like a bad bitch this night, I'm going to wear a big ass hoop. Or, if I'm feeling like, a little dainty this night, then I'm going to wear, a little string of an earring, whatever the feeling was for that particular version of herself. So she's pretending like she likes it, and she's pretending to be excited. She's trying, she's getting there. She slowly works herself up to it though. By the end of the episode, but you can see her kind of struggling at times with it. Anyway, they stole her business name, Doses of Draya, and she kind of joked about it. Where did you get that name from? Type of stuff. She's still a little questionable about it. But the fact that, they stole her business name but they used it on her, I think that could come across two ways. That can come across positive, or that can come across negative. And to her, she liked it. And I think that that's really what started her on the, okay, that's cute. Like, okay, she made a little statement. Everybody knows her business name because it's on Instagram. So it is what it is. They already knew what to do, and they definitely did their homework on her. So she basically said she was happy that, that she's still booking jobs after Fenty let her go. She's going to have to start from the bottom after that. And she knows that. Because regardless of your little swimwear line, you're not Fenty. Rihanna's just become a billionaire based on this line alone. She never has to do music again. And that really tripped me out. Rihanna didn't become a billionaire based on her music. She became a billionaire based on her lingerie line. And so, Draya is just not touching her when it comes to, and Draya has 3 or 4 different lines and a nail shop that she mentions in this show, and none of them are touching Rihanna's Fenty Savage X Fenty by any molecule of a way. So anyway, she says she's happy that she's still booking jobs after being let go from Fenty. And with this line, she wants to make more of statements because she's been living in a dainty, delusional world, okay, on Instagram. And she wants to make more statements and have statement pieces now. And she wants to keep it under $100. Let me tell you something. You better not be out here trying to sell this faux jewelry for no more than $100. Girl, you done lost your ever-loving mind if you think I'm a finna to pay for any of this. Look at it. Why would I pay $100 for any of this? Girl, please. So she says she wants for people to be able to make statements, but also, buy several different pieces for with $100, which I think is the best thing to do. So she wants everybody to be able to purchase one of these pieces for under $100. She really was interested in the chocolate gold, and she mentioned brown women and women of color and melanated women. And I feel like that was her way of trying to win back. She's trying to win back the crowd from people crying colorism in regards to what happened to Megan. And, just her bringing up the DV period. I think she's smart enough to know, hey, my followers are Black women, and I put a little issues on display before, and I better not do that again. I need to fly right. But see, those are the parts that I didn't want to happen because I didn't want her to get boring. And I felt like she had gotten a little, it had gotten on the borderline of that, just that, Anyway, so she brought up the brown chocolate and how it would look on brown girls and that it would just look good, And her friend was talking about this bag that she has, and trying on the jewelry and stuff. And I think this is a very supportive friend. By the end of the episode, I got the chance to see just how supportive of a friend this girl actually is. So anyways, they give her this box right here. I don't know if you guys see this box here. And in this box, it's a mirror, okay? And she's just looking at this box like, oh, Lord. Now, mind you, they're rolling all this stuff out like it is just the absolute bomb. Like they're treating her like she got on Beyonce's blood diamond or something. But I thought they did a good job of what they were trying to do. Her friend was saying she was jealous because she didn't get one of the little jewelry holding bags. And I thought that I wanted to bring up Draya's clothes during this episode. I feel like she took a regular blue jean and white shirt moment and turned it fabulous. I feel like Draya's a pretty girl. I feel like all of her clothes in this episode, even from her jewelry and her lack of jewelry thereof, like she doesn't have on a necklace with this particular outfit. And I feel like it was so appropriate. It looks beautiful. Her friend did play about getting the bag, that they were leaving with. And she did eventually get it, the jewelry holding bag. Here she is getting that. The next day was the photo shoot. So this went really fast. And Draya was concerned about her having a pixie cut. She was like, I don't know how I would look with a pixie cut, but obviously she was not choosing her own looks. Lo and Charles were choosing the looks for her, and they provided hair, makeup, costumes, and everything else for her. Even told her how they wanted to finish the show out. I thought it was kind of weird that they set up this big photo shoot for fake jewelry, but I mean, hey, marketing is marketing, and you get into it what you put into it, right? You get out of it what you put into it. So she said she loves the way her jewelry looks, but in the middle of this, she stopped and demanded lunch. Like they literally stopped. She was like, "It's time for Draya to eat." Like I think she knows the ways that they try to do. Like they'll sit there and force you to work your whole way through if you don't demand. A meal or two, they'll sit there and force you to. So while she's eating, she goes back into hair and makeup. They don't necessarily show her eating. They show, obviously, she enjoyed her meal and she's getting prepped again to go back on set. Now, while they were talking about how she loves her hair and she didn't know what they was doing to her hair back there, but she loved it and this, that, and the other, okay? Her manager asks her, and this is the part about her manager that I don't like. She's a setter-upperer. She does the good, bad, and good, just like Draya said she does. And she's kind of revels in her good moments because she's going to get paid from that, and she revels in her bad moments. So they go on to ask her, how is her mint line been doing, her bathing suit line. And she says she actually wasn't hit that hard by COVID, and she's really been killing it. Her shop has been, but her nail shop that she opened has been an epic failure. Her, April Jones, and Sin Santana. Who else? There was one more. There was another one. Princess Love. They all went and, they all have tried to open up nail shops. Not only that, Lovely Mimi did it. Hers is a success, though, because she has that whole nail thing going on where her nails are always up. She's always doing nails. She's always been into that. She's mukbanging with her nails 5 inches long, 20 inches long. So she's constantly marketing her nails, whereas Draya kind of is, she's kind of, I want to say she's wearing herself thin with everything she has going on. So anyways, she says that her nail shop haven't been open in the past 5 months, but that she has been paying her bills. She's been paying rent. So then her manager, which this is the part where her manager kind of drops her head when Draya says, "Do I look cute?" But before that happens, her manager says, well, there's a factory, Draya's factory, that was holding her pieces, has 10 to 15,000 of her pieces that they are not willing to give her for her fine ass girl merch. She has to either buy from them, which means she has not paid for her merch, or that she has to wait for them to sue her behind and demand payment for it. So she's like, why would I wait for them to sue me? And that's part of that is her having a manager that wants to see her caught up in a whole bunch of stuff. That manager has serious problems with Draya. She does not necessarily like Draya. And it was sad to see her suggest that Draya waits to be sued, and also to try to ruin her photo shoot by bringing up this bad news while Draya was shooting. Not only that, but Draya and Draya's friend were both looking at her like, girl, are you serious? Like, when I tell you that Draya's friend looked at this manager like, girl, she put her hand on her head. She said, oh, hell no. Nah. Okay. Over there on the sideline. And I felt that in my soul. I know Draya can feel that. And you can see in the manager's face, she's happy to report this bad news to Draya. She wants to report the bad news to Draya. So anyway, so they're telling her that she basically needs to make a decision within 3 days of what she wants to do in regards to her merch. If she wants to wait to be sued or if she wants to pay for it, which means that Draya really needs this little money that she's making from these people. And she's going to have to pay the manager, and she's getting ready to have to pay for those pieces, or they could likely sue her for it because the factory is going bankrupt. Okay. Now, again, her friend is looking at the manager out the side eye like, girl, what is your angle here? So Draya, so they walk in, Charles and Lo, they walk in, and Draya says, but do I look cute though? You know, like, just to let everybody know she's still happy. And when she said that, the manager's head actually dropped. And that really disturbed me. I want to play it, and it's sad that I can't catch the moment. But when she said, do I look cute to these two? Her manager's head dropped as if she was just like, oh God, like she's still happy, you know. And she actually made a face like she didn't want Draya to have this moment. Hold on.
This is exactly.
There it is. I missed it. Hold on. Right here. I might get in trouble for
Be
this.
an opportunity for you. So I think they're actually bringing you back in to shoot.
Oh,
Charles, you need her to shoot.
You're
Ready?
ready?
You ready to go?
for you.
Are you guys ready?
We're ready.
Okay.
You ready?
All right. Well, what are we gonna do next? Do you guys? First of all, do you love this?
This is exactly.
Okay, so I don't know if you saw the manager's eyes when she said, first of all, do you love this? She literally rolled her eyes. Literally rolled her eyes. I don't know if you guys caught that. I'm going to go back and do it one more time so that I can see if you caught that. And she's doing that. Her and Draya have some tension.
For you.
Are you guys ready?
We're ready.
Okay.
Watch the
All right,
manager.
well, what are we gonna do next? Do you guys? First of all, do you love this?
This is exactly.
Did you see the manager roll her eyes, though, when she said, first of all, do you love this? Okay. That was disgusting to me. I feel like she needs to get rid of this manager. This manager wants to be the talent. She's trying to be on screen and make all these negative moments for Draya. And Draya didn't let her steal her joy. And I feel like she got upset at that. Okay. So, but I could feel the manager's animosity through the screen, and I just did not like that at all. So anyway, she goes on to say that this collaboration has really boosted her ego and gave her a lot of faith after she was dropped from Fenty, that, you know, she can keep going and she can keep rising. Charles wanted to thank her at the end of the shoot because he lost his father. I don't want to say due to COVID, but during COVID is what I do know. That's facts. And so he's kind of just relaunching and just, you know, re-getting out there. So it's a new thing for him, a new thing for Draya. And this was his start back up. You know, this was his startup once again, his re-grand opening. And she thanked him again. And she was happy about it. And in the next episode, they're going to have billboards up for Draya with this fake jewelry. They're going to have a lunch at Nobu's. And I know they're just trying to get on camera at this point and get their jewelry on the show. But they are really laying it out for Draya. And I'm not even mad. If I was her, I'd revel in it. And my manager would be jealous as hell. But anyways, that is what happened on this episode of Doses of Draya, guys. Sundays, I'm going to make sure that I do my dangest to get live on this channel. I'm going to push for other days, but I'm going to make sure that I do my dang on itness, okay, to be live on this channel with some stuff. I am coming back live tonight, late. We are watching Don't Breathe 2 tonight. And we are going to be watching that at about 11 o'clock, 11:30-ish Eastern Standard Time. So 8, 9, 10, 11. So it'll be 8:30 Pacific Standard Time for me. And before that, we're going to be on TOXOT, the TOXOT Law and Crime channel. And in case you guys don't know what that looks like, let me take you over here. I've been doing a lot of channel marketing lately, and it's been doing me really, really good. Just want to show you guys these two channels. You guys already know about Teahive Movie Night. Obviously, you guys are here, duh. So we have the TOXOT, okay, Law and Crime channel. And it's a new name, so they're not necessarily bringing it up. As you can see, I have Waking Up with Tox World News scheduled for 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we're going to be coming right off of this onto Teahive Movie Night to watch Don't Breathe 2. And then we have Teahive Book Club, which is here, which we just need just a couple of more subscribers for in order to get to 1,000 subs. So please make sure you head over to Teahive Book Club and subscribe. I am going to be reading some exclusive books over there on that channel. And if I don't start that tonight, because we're going to be finishing up Money is the Motive in the next hour on the home channel, I'm going to be reading on my home channel. If you guys don't know what that is, that is Toxic Diamond Productions, LLC. And you see that here, as you guys can see, I post a lot of posts all the time. You know, I'm constantly posting on this channel. So make sure you get over there and support. But I am definitely going to be reading on this channel in the next hour. All of my readings are forwarded over to Teahive Book Club. So make sure you guys get over there and like and subscribe. Thank you for joining me for this review, y'all. Peace and love. And I'll see you next Sunday for the next one. In the meantime, keep your eyes peeled, because you don't know what I'm going to be doing on this channel. I have so many things that I need to do, especially in regards to Candyman. And that was a disappointment of a movie for me. And I'm just going to have to find the right words to say to do my review on that. Anyway, I'll find it. All right.